ladies and gentlemen. So I just thought I'd do a little update because I haven't done a video for quite a while. I'm 23 days sober today. I've been doing really, really well. You see the dog behind me. He's had his injection now, so he's allowed out, bless him. He's doing really, really well. Good boy. He's a good boy. My mental health is really good today. I did have 2 days where I was like really, really anxious. I'd call it like an anxiety attack in my head, because on the outside I could sort of perceive like I was okay, but I really, really weren't. I had 2 bad days. Days where, I don't know whether anyone's ever done this, but you know when somebody's speaking to you and you've got really bad anxiety, and also you get paranoia with anxiety, paranoid thoughts. I do anyway, a lot. And you have to like analyse what people are saying to you like really, really intensely in your mind. And they could say one thing and then like you could be thinking about that certain thing like all day, trying to make sense of it. Like, why did they say it? But why did they say it in this certain way? Or why did they have to say that to me? Why couldn't they say that to somebody else? Why me in particular? You know, all these questions, all these horrible questions going through your head because like you're just paranoid and you think that everyone's out to get you. And this is how this is how I was feeling for those 2 days. I got through them. I spoke to my mother and it was really, really awful, you know, because I was analysing everything. It's like somebody could say, oh, you know, you look nice in that hoodie, or I like your new jeans. I'd be like, fuck off. I get these days and then they leave me, you know, but anyway, guys, I had a little blip with my alcohol. It was only 1 day, you know. I'm back on track. It's my 23rd day today. It's the longest I've been sober since I didn't even do this well in rehab. I don't think. I can't quite remember. I think I was in rehab for like 3 weeks. So I'm just really, really proud of myself. And I've done it all on my own. I finished my therapy, you know, so I'm not getting help on that angle. But as I said, I've come out the other way. Dash! Come on, boy. Dash! Come here, boy. Come on, then. All right, if you're going to go up there, look, let's get down here in this river. As you can all see, I'm in a river. So, yeah, I just thought I'd do a little update because obviously I don't know when was the last time I'd done a video. I can't remember. Anyone excited for Wales and England or what? I'm absolutely buzzing for it, boys and girls. But I don't think we're going to win. And that's not because I'm not patriotic at all. It's because we ain't going to fucking win. Right, lovely. Have a rest on this little wall a minute. So yeah, guys. I'm a little bit pissed off with the crisis team because they upped my dosage on my tablets, and my doctors have been waiting for them to send it through email. I've had to ring the crisis team twice now. And they said they'd fax it through today. But I still can't ring back the doctors. I've got to wait until Monday morning now to actually make an appointment to go and get my tablets. That's if the fax has gone through. And to be quite honest, it's pissing me off because I know I'm doing so well. If I don't take my tablets, you know, some shit can happen, like, do you know what I mean? Which I really don't want to happen. I mean, I get really, really low moods, you know. I've got BPD, so when my moods are low, it can last for like an hour or a week, you know. And it's like bipolar. It's like I'm describing bipolar, you know, which I've said before. But these feelings can be really, really intense, you know, and you just don't know what to do. This is why I genuinely need my medication. I'm sleeping okay-ish, like I'm having a good 6 to 7 hours a night, which is like brilliant, you know. Compared to what I used to be like with my insomnia, you know. I'm having dreams, but not nightmares. I seem to be dreaming of people on YouTube that I've been watching a lot, so which isn't a bad thing. But it's just mostly about like BDSM and shit. We won't go into that. So yeah, guys. I hope you lot. Dash, come here, boy. If we start your sobriety, keep it up, because in the end, you know, it does get better. You will have hard days. I had 2 really hard days with my anxiety, but the thing is with me now, I know damn well that if I drink, my mental health is going to go downhill really, really quickly. And I'm not just saying that lightly, I genuinely do mean it. If I have a drink, I start feeling anxious. And do you know, like all the symptoms you get after the night of drinking, you know, with the hangover, the anxiety, the shakes, you know, everything you get, I get that anyway. Do you know what I mean? I'm always anxious. You know, I got a big problem with anxiety. I've overcome panic attacks and stuff like that. But I have big anxiety attacks in my mind, you know, and the stuff that it entails is nobody's fucking business. So if I started to drink heavily again, then I would be sectioned again. There's no doubt about that. It's not an option for me anymore. Dash! Here, boy! Come on then! That's a good boy! That's generally not an option for me anymore. Yeah, and to be honest, I'm not disappointed about it. I'm not, you know, if you tell an addict you can't take that substance anymore because it's going to wreck your head and you're not going to be the same person that you were before. The person who I found again, because I've stopped drinking, you know, an addict would probably say, fuck that, you know what I mean? I'm gonna keep using, I'm gonna keep drinking. But I've come to the conclusion in my mind, all on my own, that I can't. There's no two ways about it. I genuinely just can't. A few years back, when I was sectioned, they did actually tell my parents all this. You know, it's got this bad because she is drinking. You know, my parents were told that if I drank on the tablets that I was on, then that alone would mess up my nut. You know, which it did. But I can't believe how happy I am to tell you lot that I'm doing really, really well. I'm losing a bit of weight. I don't know whether you can see. Here's my man. Here's my man. You say hello to YouTube. Say hey. Go big he is, peeps. Go big he is. He's not even 3 months yet. That would have been a nice photo, right? I can't remember what I was saying now. Yeah. So it's generally not an option for me. Yeah, so this is my life. I could put my hand on the Bible and say that I'm never ever going to go back to the way I was, because in my mind, I know that if I did, I'd either be sectioned, in jail, or dead. And that's it. Do you know what I mean? I haven't got an option anymore. I need to stay clean. I need to stay sober. For myself. And that's the biggest thing, guys, you know? If you're doing it for somebody else, it's never going to work. I said that in a different video. Because when things go down, you know, if you do it for somebody else and then things go to pot, you're going to just blame them anyway, aren't you? Like all addicts do. We blame everyone for our shit, right? At the end of the day, it's our responsibility. We started using, we end it. You know, I mean, is it... Dash! Dash! Come on, boy! Dash! I nearly had a mini heart attack. I just lost my dog for like 2 seconds. It's like having a child. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah. So I can't remember what I was saying now. Once again. But yeah, guys, just keep doing what you're doing. Keep yourself distracted. You know, if you're feeling like shit and you know you do want to go out for walks or whatever, you know, just read a book if you can, you know, put your concentration on something. If you can't, just chuck cartoons on, do something. And when I stopped, Dash, come by. When I stopped for those 7 days, when I done it on my own before, you know, those 7 days, and then I drank on the 8th day, I was so disappointed in myself, you know. Things can get better for people. I know I don't mean to sound like a horrible cow, because I'm always saying in my videos, you got to get off your ass and do shit. And trust me, coming from me, I know how hard it is to do that. I think the first step that you need to do is go and speak to somebody about what, you know, how much you're taking and all this. Find an organisation that suits you and that can help you, you know. Just look it up on Google, just, you know, self-help yourself in the beginning and then let somebody help you, you know. get therapy as well, but try and cut down on what your poison is in the beginning. And then once your mind starts becoming more clearer, get some therapy and go through all the nasty shit that, you know, made you do this, or the nasty shit that you were doing when you were on the stuff, you know. Get it all out in the open. Cry as hard as you want. Cry all day, every day. Get it out of your system, but do it when you're sober. Because you can cry to the moon and back, you know. You can cry all the tears in the world when you're under the influence, but people say, oh, I've had a good cry, but when you're using, it doesn't mean anything. In your mind, it's not helping your what you're upset about. You're just upset about what happened. You're not crying because you're letting it out. You're not crying like it's like grieving, you know. When you cry when you're grieving, it's helping the grieving process. You're letting it out. But when you're under the influence, you're not doing that. You're just crying because you're thinking about the situation and it's making you upset. Do you understand what I mean? It's a total different thing. It's really easy for me to say do this, do that, because a year ago I never thought I'd be sitting by here doing this video. Trust me. But I did pull my finger out and I did get help. I did get therapy. I got the right help, you know. And my therapist was an absolute star. She was amazeballs. She still is. I wish her all the luck in the world because she deserves it. Yeah. Dash, come on, boy. Good boy. Well done, you deserve a treat for that. What's this? What's that? Good boy, yes. So yeah, guys, just be kind to yourself, because I know, oh shit, I nearly fell over the wall. Fantastic. Just be kind to yourself, because I know that sometimes it's hard to like yourself when you're in these situations, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. And if you think that your mental health is deteriorating because of your using, then you know, just please seek help, because I'm telling you now, I was going literally insane. I had police ambulances at my door all the time. I don't have that anymore. 23 days sober, and a copper or a paramedic has knocked my door, you know. And the fact is because I really don't need them. Do you know what I mean? I was drunk and depressed, you know, drinking all the time. Dash, come on, boy. Drinking constantly. You know, I got so bad. 1 year, I haven't mentioned this, I forgot my own name, I forgot how old I was, and I forgot that I'd had a son. The ambulance people had to tell me, they read everything about me, because they know everything about me. And they asked me, and I couldn't remember, and I would have done a lie detector test, because I could not remember my name or anything. I couldn't remember that I'd give birth to my own son. That's how bad it was getting. That was years back. You know, and it could have got much worse. I'm one of the lucky ones. I am one of the lucky ones, but I'm not going to say this is all down to fucking luck, because I put a lot of fucking work, hard work, into getting sober and staying sober. It's not the easiest thing in the world, but let me tell you something. When you do come through the other way, when you pass all that horrific stuff that's going on in your mind and you're scared because you slam back into reality and everything passes, you will feel a million times better in yourself. What you want to concentrate on is getting your mind better. Doesn't matter how you look. It doesn't matter, you know, you can sort all that bollocks out later on. Do you know what I mean? If you're a drinker and you got puffy cheeks and all this, all that will leave you, you know. Your skin will, I used to be like this, literally, and my skin was red. Look at my skin now. The difference is unbelievable. Might have a little bit of makeup on, but you know. Yeah, guys, just don't worry about how you look. Just always worry about your mental health state. And even if you don't think anything is wrong with you, and you're using, you know, just go and speak to somebody and have somebody else's opinion, because the most dangerous thing in the world is losing your own mind. Trust me, I've done it, and to come back from that it's a long trek. Do you know what I mean? It's a long way. Yeah. So yeah, just keep that in mind, everyone. That's the most important thing. I'm going to leave it there now, guys, because this dog is, I think, trying to chew everything in sight. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching my video, and take care, and I'll see you soon. Take care now. Bye bye then.